Hey up, so you join me in my lovely, horrible, disgusting bathroom. Yeah, so this is the next project on the renovation of this house. Yeah, I've not been looking forward to this one. So I'll give you a quick look round and then we'll start demolition. Right, so we're starting off, as you can see, we've got two windows. Now, originally, this used to be blocked off like a wall here, and this used to be a second door, so it was a separate toilet, but obviously being knocked into one. As you can see, I've already ripped a little bit of the flooring up, and also just started ripping some of this off just to see what's at the back of it. And as you can see, there's tiles. So first step is to rip all this crap off at walls. Yeah, as you can see, really nice sink with a bit of storage. That's definitely going. And then obviously the bath with the shower. There was a shower screen on there, but it rusted out at bottom there and broke, so I ended up just taking it off. It were a bit dangerous, so yeah, we need to start off, rip all this stuff off of the walls. As you can see on the ceiling, it looks like it's got laminate flooring, which isn't nice, so that'll be coming down. So yeah, that's where we are at the minute. We'll be getting a new toilet as well, although that one don't actually look too bad, but we're just replacing everything. Yeah, so let's start on getting this stuff pulled off the walls and see what surprises we've got behind it all. So I've got most of it off. I've still left that little bit around where the shower is. That's where you were a minute ago. But yeah, there were a hidden air vent behind that, so I've just screwed that back on just to block that up a bit. But yeah, there's tiles all the way around, which you can see started falling off in places. I've just ripped them off. Yeah, so next step is to rip all these off. I want to try and put an actual extractor fan in there, so I need to get an electrician out to fit that. Yeah, so I'm going to concentrate on getting this wall all stripped off, back to brick, get this flooring up, because I need to try and move the radiator as well, because this wall is a false wall. I can't remember if I've mentioned it, but it is a false wall, so we're going to get rid of this bit and see what's at the back of it and try and put a pocket door in so it slides out, you know, over here, and then you can slide it back into the wall when you need to enter the room. So that is the plan for this. But obviously I need to move the radiator so that I can take this wall out and build a new framing for that door. So I'm going to order a skip as well, because all my buckets are full basically. So I'm going to keep it, I'm going to leave it at this for for tonight, because we're getting a bit later on now, and get a skip ordered, then I can start really taking it back to brick. So yeah, I'll come back when we've got a skip. Right, it's another day, the skip has come, so it's time to start smashing some tiles up. Right, so that is that wall. Well, it's not fully stripped down. There's actually an electric cable running up the wall there. It's God knows what that's for. There's also one there as well. Wait, I was suspecting this as well. It was exactly the same downstairs. You can see it's someone's clearly moved at some point. So I'm gonna take these back down. I'm gonna rebuild them the same as I did in the kitchen dining renovation video, if you've seen that one. Also, look at that, there's a right gap around them windows. So I'm just gonna pop out now and get some expanding foam just to shove in there. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then we can sort of reassess. Right, so that is the expanding foam put on all around there. So now I'm going to carry on getting rid of all this rest of crap off at walls. I've got to a point now where it's like most of it is off at this end now. Still got ceiling to take off, but as you can see, this was just a hollow wall. So I'm going to take like this face off and see what we've got left there, because like I said, we are putting a pocket door in there, so we need to figure out, well, I need to figure out how to do that. So I'm just going to take this all this off this side for now, and then I can sort of try and figure out how the pocket hole door is going to fit in there. There we have it. That is the false wall. So need to figure out how to frame it out so we can fit this pocket hole door in there. I believe, I don't know, it possibly goes right back up to here as well, so might have to replace all of it. But yeah, I'll let you know when I figure out what I'm going to do with that. Right, now that that's off, I'm going to try and get some of this off at ceiling. So first I need to try and get this off and turn power off, which if Jonathan from ShadowFoam is watching, this toolkit that I won from there is absolutely fantastic. If you're interested in some of this stuff, I have actually got you a 10% discount if you're interested. I'll leave the link in the description, and this is the discount code. I'll also put a video to a toolbox that I actually made out of this stuff if you want to see that. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna try and get some of this crap off at ceiling. Well, that don't look very great, does it, underneath there? But I don't know, I'm going to have a word with Pastor, see if we can just get it skimmed up. I think he might be able to do it. I've also just carried on and got some more off around there. I have cleaned up as well, as you can see. I think next thing, I need to try and get this sink out. Like I said, we have got a sink downstairs, so we can manage without this sink for the time being. Toilet is a concern because that is the only toilet we've got. And as for the bath, well, the shower bit I've still left for now, and that side at ceiling, which I'll all come down very soon. But I think I'm going to try and get that out next. Right, I've changed my mind. I'm not taking that out just yet. I'm going to take the rest of this off and get as much of this crap off at wall as what I can. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right, so that's pretty much most of the crap taken off at walls, apart from what's at back of everything. So, time to try and rip this sink out. Not been looking forward to it, I must be honest. I'm not a plumber, don't really know what I'm doing, but there's a hot and a cold pipe and a waste pipe. You know, how difficult can it be? So, I'm going to try and get this out and assess how it's done. Must admit, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Firing ball bearings everywhere. Right, I need a screwdriver. There's two stop valves, which is going to make it a little bit easier. So I'll chuck these in skip, come back, get a screwdriver. Right, got my screwdriver. Let's turn these off. There we go. I think Yeah, they're off. So now, let's unplug them. These Knipex plier wrenches, absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. Well worth the money. They are a bit pricey though, I must admit. But luckily my wife bought me them for Christmas. She's a good one. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever make a plumber, would I? We are all unplumbed. I've got a feeling I'll probably be able to just whip it off. Bit of boot. Yes, there we go. Right, this can now get gone into the skip. Well, that was easier to remove than what I thought it was going to be. Taking it back to brick there. So I think what I need to do now is try and move the bath. I've had a look underneath it. There is well, I don't know, there might be some movement. That is a copper pipe though that's running down there. I think it might actually be clipped to the floor. But as you can see, this one at the front that you can see, that is the water, cold water pipe. That's just a flexi one, that'll definitely move. But I want to try and pull it back a little bit so I can get all the rest of the stuff off at wall. But I kind of still need to be able to use the bath, because like I said, this is the only bathroom, which makes it awkward, because I could do it trying to move the toilet as well to get all the rest of that off at back, and I ain't got a clue how to do that. But there is a, if you can see there is another off valve to cut the water to that, which is very useful. But it doesn't look like there is any going to the bath, so I kind of need to be careful with this one. Yeah, let's I'll have a look and see what plan I come up with. Right, instead of doing a full start to finish renovation video like I have done with some of my other, I'm going to split this up into several parts. So this was the demolition part. I know I've not quite finished doing it yet, but I think you've seen enough demolition, you know what it all is. So I'm going to call it the end of the video for now. The next video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ripping all of this out, and I'm going to be rebuilding something. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, but to be able to put the sliding door in, the pocket door. So I'm going to do that as a dedicated video, so if you are wanting to do it yourself, then I'll figure it out, and so you don't have to, you know what you're doing then. So I'm going to do that next. That's going to be a dedicated video, so I need to figure that out. But for now, yeah, it's been destructive. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not brilliant just watching someone destroy stuff, but I hope you'll follow along and see how well I do at actually renovating this bathroom. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.